morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Meenakshi ma'am. Yeah, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to start the new concept of the exercise 9b. The concept is number line. How you can represent the rational numbers on the number line. Right? Have you done this concept earlier? Gurveer, good morning. Have you done the concept that how we can show the rational numbers on the number line? Rational numbers, Arshia. Not the simple numbers, integer. I'm not asking integers. Rational numbers. Okay, yeah, no. Kunal Singh, sit properly. Okay, so now these are the rational numbers. You know that yesterday I told you rational numbers are which are in the form of p by q. Which are in the form of p by q. Okay, like 2 by 3, 9 by 7. These are the rational numbers. Or these are also like minus 5 by 8. Okay, positive, negative, all are the rational numbers. Okay, positive and negative, all are rational numbers. The rational numbers which are positive, they will lie on which side? This is x-axis, this is minus x-axis, this is 0. Okay, this is the right hand side of 0 and this is the left hand side of 0. Okay, now please tell me if the number, this is the rational number 2 by 3. This is positive value. This will lie on the left hand side of 0 or right hand side of 0. Okay, I'll tell you. Right hand side you will be having all the positive value. 1, 2, 3, 4 or rational numbers in this way like 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5, 5 by 9, anything. Okay, all the positive rational numbers will lie only on the right hand side. All the negative numbers will lie always on the left hand side. Always on the left hand side. Right? So any doubt in this? That how ma'am this lie on right hand side is the rule. Okay, this contain the positive value, left hand side contain the negative values. Right? Okay, so first of all I'm going to ask you true false. So first question. Okay, please tell me the answers of these true false. The rational number minus 7 upon minus 3. Minus 7 upon minus 3. First of all tell me minus 7 and minus 3. Can I cancel minus minus? Can I cancel minus and minus? Yes. So it will be 7 upon 3. It will be 7 upon 3. It is negative value or positive value? Now it is negative value or positive value? Positive. Very good. Positive. So it will lie, they are saying that minus 7 upon minus 3 will lie to the right hand side of 0. It will lie on the right side of 0. Is it true or false? Ishita, is it true or false? Yanya, right? Anirudh, Parth, please tell me the answer. Is it true or false? Very good, Navish. Akshara, Rushil, Anirudh, right? Ananya, very good. It is true. Okay, some students are thinking that it is minus 3. This is negative value. No, yesterday only I told you that if both are having minus sign, they will cancel. They will neglect with each other. Okay, so this is a positive value and positive value will always lie on the right hand side of 0. Okay, second true false is the rational number 4 upon minus 9. 4 upon minus 9. Okay, it will lie on the left hand side of 0. It will lie on the left hand side of 0. Please tell me first of all, this is a positive value or negative value? Is it this rational number is positive or negative? Very good. This rational number, if any of the number, either numerator or denominator is negative, the rational number will be negative. Okay, and all the negative numbers will lie on the left hand side of 0. Lie on the, so second question is again true. Okay, very good. Third question. The rational numbers minus 5 upon, just wait, let me erase. Third part is the rational numbers minus 5 upon minus 11, okay, and 6 upon 17. These are lie on the same positive, obviously positive. This is positive or negative? This is also positive. Just now I told you this is a positive value. This is a positive. Both are positive. So both will lie on the same side. Is it yes or no? Is it true or false? Both will lie on the same side. Very good. It is true. Right? So first three parts are clear to everyone? Yes? First three parts are clear to everyone? Okay, very good. Okay, now fourth part. Fourth part is the rational numbers -5 upon 8 and 3 upon -7. Okay, try to understand the statement. Are on the opposite side of 0. Suppose 0 will be here. Okay, they are saying that these will lie on the opposite side. Opposite side means if this will lie here, this will lie here. Or if this will lie here, this will lie here. Is it true or false? Very good. It is false, obviously. Both are negative. So both will lie on the same side. Okay, rather than on the opposite sides. Okay, it's clear? Both are same value. Both are negative, negative. So both will lie on the same side instead of going to the opposite sides. Correct? Clear to everyone? First four, true, false. Okay? Alright, now fifth part is -4 upon 7 and this is 5 upon -7. -7 means minus will be the common minus for both. Okay, and this is my common minus for both. Okay, now they are saying that, now please tell me, if both the denominators will be same, you just have to check it out the numerator. You just have to check it out the numerator. Okay, now please tell me which value is bigger. Which value is bigger? 4 upon 7 or 5 upon 7? Yes, very few students know this thing. Very few students. Okay, just wait. Let me tell you. Let me tell you this thing. Suppose this is 0 and these are the negative side. Okay. I told if I am not talking about the rational number, if I am writing only counting numbers, -1 only counting, not rational numbers, -1, -2, -3, -4. Here I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. Now if I am moving to right hand side, this is the bigger. Then this is more bigger, biggest. These are given in ascending order. Ascending, this is the order. This is the order. Okay, bigger to bigger. Okay, and if I'm talking about the left hand side, which will be the bigger value? Which will be the bigger value? -1 is bigger or -2 is bigger? Please tell me this thing first of all. -1 is bigger or -2 is bigger? When you are talking about the negative side, -1 is bigger than -2. Okay, -2 is bigger than -3. -3 is bigger than -4. -4 is bigger than -5. Okay, right. So this is the series. In this way you can predict, in this way you can compare the values. Okay, similarly coming to the rational numbers. Okay, both the denominators are same. Now check it out the numerator. -4 is bigger or -5 is bigger? Please tell me. -4 is bigger or -5 is bigger? Very good. Now it's understood by everyone. Very good. -4 is bigger. Okay, here these are the, here in this way we can say 1, then 2 is bigger than 1, 3 is bigger than 2, 4 is bigger than the, here we are comparing with the opposite way. Comparing in an opposite way, right? So 5 is smaller, 4 is bigger. So my sign should be this. My sign should be this. And what is the sign given in the book? The sign is correct in the book? The sign is given correct in the book? No. Okay. So in the book they have written this sign. So that means the last part is false. Last part is false. Understood by everyone? Sure? Yes? Okay, very good. Right. So let's move to the question 1. Question 2. This was the question 1. So I hope the true false are understood by everyone. Is it? Okay. Now let's start with the next concept, that is, representation. Representation. You have to represent the rational number on number line. Represent on number line. Please listen this question very, very carefully. It is very important. Okay, and this is a new concept, right? So how you can represent? First part is you have to represent 2 by 5 on the number line. You have to represent 2 by 5 on the number line. Okay, please tell me first of all. Anyone can give me the answer? Anyone can tell me? First of all, you have to see two things. You have to compare two values. Okay, I'll tell you two things. Suppose this is 2 by 5. Okay, this is 5 by 2. Right? Okay, now please tell me, if the numerator is smaller, then the rational number is known as what? If numerator is smaller, the rational number is known as what? Tell me, yes. If you have done the properties, then you must know this thing. Improper. Tell me. Yes.
Sorry, Kamal ma'am, please ask from Aditya. I think he's sleeping in class.
Okay. No worries. Yes, everyone, please tell me first of all this thing. Have you done the proper and improper fraction? Yes. Give me the answers if everyone has done. Just wait, let me read your queries. Hazel, Arshia. Okay. Please tell me, if the numerator is smaller, then the fraction is known as proper fraction or improper fraction. It is proper fraction or improper? Yes. Very good. If the numerator is smaller and denominator is bigger, that is known as proper fraction or proper rational number. Okay. If the numerator is bigger, okay, and denominator is smaller, that is known as improper fraction. Improper we can say, or improper rational number. Okay, I think this is not given in your book. Right? Now, so first of all, you have to see that if the denominator is bigger, then there is a different rule. If the denominator is smaller, then there is a different rule. Okay, so you have to first of all find out that denominator is smaller or bigger. Right? Now, in this question, please tell me the denominator is bigger or smaller than the numerator. Denominator is bigger or smaller than the numerator. What is that? Yes, very good. The denominator is bigger. Okay, so how you have to represent this rational number on the number line? This is a 0 in the center. This is a positive x. This is negative x. Okay, so first of all, if 2 by 5, if the denominator is bigger, okay, this will always lie. And check one more thing. This is negative value or positive value. It will lie here or here. Where it will lie? The rational number is positive or negative. Okay, two things you have to check in the beginning. Yes, very good. It is a positive rational number. So it will lie on the right hand side. It will lie on the right hand side. Okay, and if the denominator is bigger, then this value will lie only in between 0 and 1. Always in between 0 and 1. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this value will lie between 0 and 1 always. Okay, now check it out. The denominator. If denominator is 5, you have to split the 0 and 1 in between 5 parts. In between 5 parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 and 5. This is your 1. Okay, this is your 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 partitions should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, total 5 partitions should be there. Sagar, are you listening to me? Naman Puri, Kavya, adjust your camera. Right? I'll not repeat the concept, and it is not mentioned in your book properly that how you can represent the rational number on number line. So kindly listen carefully in the class. Okay. So if the like rational number is proper fraction, then you have to split that into that much part. What is your denominator? If denominator is 5, split into 5 parts. If denominator is 9, split into 9 parts. Okay. Now check it out the numerator. Numerator is 2. So this is your first, this is your second, this second is your answer. Any doubt? Karen, sit straight in the class. Any doubt? Is everyone? That how? Ishita? Any doubt? What I have done, I am repeating once again. Geet, very good. You have to split. Suppose this is 0, this is 1. Okay, then 2, then 3. Okay. The proper rational number will always lie between 0 and 1. Always between 0 and 1. And you have to make that much partitions whatever your denominator is given to you. Denominator is 5, so it means you have to split into 5 parts. First part, second, third, fourth, fifth. I made 5 partitions. Okay, 5 partitions. Okay, now the denominator, whatever the work you have to do with the denominator, that is done. Now check it out the numerator. It is 2. So first, this is your first, this is your second. Second line is your answer. This 2 by 5 will lie here. 2 by 5 will lie here. Clear everyone? Okay, I'm giving you one more question like this. Okay, I'm giving you for your practice purpose. Do that 3 divided by 7. Please tell me 3 by 7 will lie where? Quickly represent this on the number line. Quickly. I want to check everyone should represent this on the number line. Quickly. I know that this is positive value, it will lie on the right hand side. I know that. But how you will find out the exact value? Tell me that. Rushil, very good. Tell me, make partitions and then find out the value. Find out the exact position. Adarsh Lathar, make it quickly. Rushil Rana, very good. Man, 7th Blossom, are you getting the concept? Make it on the notebook quickly. I want to check. I'm observing everyone. Quickly make it. Without doing by your own, you can't able to understand the question. I can run with the syllabus. I can start the next question immediately. But no, I want to check. Are you getting the concept or not? Navya, very good. Gurveer, fine. Arshia, very good. Anshika, done. Okay. Siddharth, Sandhu, done. Or just doing time pass? Whose notebook is this? Geet, very good. Akshara, Sachdeva, just wait, let me check your notebook. Akshara, Sachdeva, I want to check this value, but check this one, 3 by 7, 3 by 7. Where you have made this, Akshara? Ishita, very good. Very good. I can see the notebooks. Harman, show me where you have made. Hazel, just wait. Show me Hazel. Jyotirmay, very good. Jyotirmay, who is telling you? Who is sitting with you? Aditya, very good. Just wait, I'm checking. Hazel, very good. Just wait. Disha Lathar. Always sit properly in the class. Tie your hair. Mavish, right? Very good. Okay, so I'm making a number line here. Right? Please check it out. Your answer is correct or not. This is 0. 3 by 7 will lie between 0 and 1. Okay, 0 and 1. Suppose my 1 is here. Okay, 0 and 1. Right? So I have to make, Ananya, very good. I have to make 7 partitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this last one will be your 7th. Last, where 1 is there, that will be your 7th. Okay, so there are 7 partitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And check it out the numerator. Numerator is 3. That means first, second, third. This is your answer. This is the 3 by 7. Any doubt? Any doubt now, Urvashi? Yes. How to represent? Okay. Now let's start with the next part. Now I'm telling you if the number is improper. Okay. 2 parts I'm doing, 2 parts are your homework. If the number is improper, right? So how you can find out? Suppose this is the 4th part is there, where the numerator is bigger and denominator is smaller. Okay, numerator is bigger, denominator is smaller. In this case, what you have to do? In this case, what you have to do? Here, first of all, go for the division. 11 will be here, 5 will be inside. This is the negative, so you should understood by this thing. Negative value, now it will lie on the left hand side or right hand side. This value will lie on the negative side or right hand side. Where? It will lie on the left side. Okay, left side of the 0. Okay, now go for the division. 5 2s are 10 and 1 is left. So write down in the mixed fraction. Write down in the mixed fraction. If the denominator is smaller, then you have to write down in the mixed fraction. Okay, 2 will come here, 5 will go down, okay, and 1 will come here. Okay, and minus sign will be here. So what I did, you have to make it into the mixed fraction. Okay, if the fraction will be improper, when denominator will be smaller than the numerator, then write down in the mixed fraction. Right? Now the next process is same as it is. Same, okay? Same as it is. This is your positive side, this is the negative side. Suppose this is the 0. Okay, this is 0 to 1, this is 1 to 2, and this is 2 to 3. Okay, so this is a negative value. This is 2 something. 2 something means it will lie between 1 and 2. It will lie between 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. 2 something. 2 something means it will lie between 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. Please tell me. 2 point something is, yes, it will lie between 2 and 3. Okay, if it will be 4 upon 3 by 5. Okay, it will lie between 4 and 5 or 3 and 4. It will lie between 3 and 4 and 4 and 5. It is 4 something. 4 something means greater than 4, lesser than 5. So it will lie between 4 and 5. It will lie between 2 and 3. Right? Okay. Now I am writing once again. Now I am writing this here. Okay. The space is not here. So I am writing 0 here, 1 here, 2 here, and this is 3. 2 and 3. Okay. 2 and 3 means the rest of the steps are same as it is. Make the 5 partitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th. Make 5 partitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 partitions made. Okay. Now check it out the numerator. Numerator is 1. So 2, 1. This first is your answer. So write down here, answer is this. minus 11 upon 5. Any doubt? Any doubt? Yes, quickly tell me. Any doubt is there? From the mixed fraction, first of all, from this number, you will determine that this will lie between 0 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4. Siddharth Sandhu and Hargun Singh, I can observe that someone is sitting in your room with you. Right? So I am going to tell you, Meenakshi ma'am, that they will remove you from the class. Sit properly in the class, sit straight, without any discussion. Okay, so from this 2, you can guess that it will be greater than 2. So it will lie from 2 and 3, between 2 and 3. 5, check it out, the denominator 5 means do 5 partitions. The numerator is 1, it means first will be your position. Right? Let me check your queries once. Give me a minute. Aditya, yes. Aditya is asking, ma'am, you have written this exact value here. Can I write in the place of this? Can I write this? You can write this also. Mixed fraction also. This value also you can write here. Mixed fraction is the answer of obviously this value. Okay, so you can write any of the value here. Right? Any other query? Prasan, understood? Okay, very good. Any other query? Let me read. Who is asking? Ishita. Ishita is saying if denominator is negative. Ishita, if it is minus sign here. I told yesterday also if the minus sign is here, that means minus sign is the common sign of the fraction. It is a common sign of the fraction. If minus sign is here or here, that means your fraction is negative. Your rational number is negative rational number. Okay. It is given you in any of the a place. Maybe in the numerator or denominator. Right? Understood by everyone? Sure. So let me start the next question. Alright. Very good. Now I am giving you this 2 parts are your homework. In the second question, now 2 parts I am giving you for the homework. You have to check it out. The number is improper or the proper. Right? So please mark. First question true false we have done. Okay, question 2 mark for the homework. Which part? Second and third. Okay, part second and third are your homework. Okay, now let's start with the next question. Third question. Third question is, which of the 2 rational number is greater in each of the following pair? You have to check which one is greater. Okay, I'll ask you. Verbally I'll ask you this question. Right? First question, one more thing I want to tell you. 0 will lie in the center of the number line. Here you are having the positive value, here you are having the negative values. Okay, positive values are always bigger than the negative. Okay, kindly listen this thing carefully. Positive value will be always greater than the negative value. 0 will be lesser than positive value but greater than the negative value. 0 is bigger than the negative but lesser than the positive. Okay, now I am asking you. Now please tell me the answer of third question first part. 3 by 4 and 0 is given. Okay, now please tell me which is bigger? Which is bigger? Very good. Which is bigger? 3 by 4 is bigger, obviously. Because this is a positive value will be bigger than the 0. Right? Very good. Now second part. Second part, minus 1 by 2 and 0. Which is bigger? Which is bigger? Very good. Very good. Prathit, are you getting the concept? Prathit, what I told right now, 0 is bigger or this is bigger, are you getting? Okay, so this is negative, so I told you that 0 will be bigger than the negative value. Okay, now third That is 7 upon 15 and minus 11 upon 15. This is the positive, this is the negative. Which is bigger? Obviously 7 upon 15. Positive is always bigger than the negative. Right? Last part. Minus 5 upon 11 and 6 upon minus 11. Ishita, now look here. It is given that minus 11 here. Minus 11 is, if it is written here, that means this is a common sign of this fraction. If it is given in numerator, again it means it is a common sign for the fraction. Right? And one more thing I told you that in case of negative, negative. In case of negative, negative. Okay. Minus 6 upon 11 is bigger or minus 5 upon 11 is bigger? Which is bigger? 5 is bigger than 6 in case of negative. 5 is bigger than 6 in case of negative. Understood? This third question to everyone. Third question understood by everyone? Sure? Very good. Fourth question is again fill the blank. So fourth question giving you for the homework. Quickly mark the fourth question. Quickly mark the fourth question for the homework. Everyone. Fourth question is again filling the blanks. Will you do by on? Sure? Very good. Now, let me start the fifth question. Fifth question is ascending order. Sixth question is descending order. Okay, I'll tell you one order in the class. Okay, so as for the time, we have to check the time also. I'll do fifth question. Sixth question will be your homework. Sixth question will be your homework. Right? Sixth question will be your homework. So before that, I want to tell you, like in the ascending order, which question it is? Fifth question. Minus 1 by 3, minus 11 by 2, 5 by minus 6, and 7 upon 9. Okay, if minus sign is written in numerator or denominator, first of all write down in front of. Write down this is the common sign for the fractions. If it is written anywhere. Right? Now, first of all, check it out, the denominators. All are different denominators. All denominators are different. Okay, so find out the LCM of all these denominators. 3, 2, 6 and 9. Find out the LCM of all these denominators. Okay. I am doing on the right hand side. Okay, here I will write the answer. Denominator of 3, LCM of 3, 2, 6 and 9. Right? So if the denominators will be different, then you have to find out the LCM of denominators first of all. Now it will go on the 2 table first of all. 3 as it is, 2 ones are, 2 3s are 6 and 9 as it is. Now 3 table, 3 ones are, 1s are, 1s are and 3 3s are. Again on 3 table, 1, 1, 1 and 1. Okay, so LCM is 2 3s are 6, 6 3s are 18. LCM is 18. Okay, so LCM is 18. This is the LCM. Right? Now, you have to make the LCM. Okay, how you will make? Minus 1 by 3. You will multiply by which number so that your denominator will be 18? Please tell me. You will multiply by which number so that denominator will be 18? So you have to multiply with 6 here and 6 here. Okay, 6 here and 6 here. So that will be minus 6 upon 18. Second one, minus 11 upon 2. Multiply by which number so that denominator will be 18? By which number? 9. Very good. 9 here, 9 here. Okay, you have to make these denominators 18 now. Okay, so that kind of number you have to multiply and divide. Okay, so 11 nines are 99 and 2 nines are 18. Now we are having same denominators. Okay, now third is minus 5 upon 6. So multiply by which number so that denominator will be 18? By which number I will multiply? 3. 3 here and 3 here. 6 3s are 18 and 5 3s are 50 and minus sign. Last 7 upon 9. You have to make it 80. So 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Prasan, very good. 7 2s are 14. 9 2s are 18. Okay. Now you can easily find out You can easily find out. Now denominators are same. Okay, denominators are same. I'm writing here minus 6 upon 18, minus 99 upon 18, minus 15 upon 18 and minus 14 upon 18. Now write down the ascending order. Ascending order means first of all write down the smaller value, then bigger, then bigger, then bigger. Which is the smallest? Which is the smallest? Yes, which is the smallest? Sorry, here it is 12, minus 11 upon 12, sorry, minus 11 upon 12. So you have to multiply with which number? Okay, then LCM will be different. Sorry, I thought it is 2. It is 12, so LCM will be something else. Okay, but see the concept, okay, see the concept, right? Take out the LCM. Now please find out the LCM. Prasan, find out the LCM of 3, 12, 6 and 9 quickly. I have written here 2 by mistake, it is 12. Find out the LCM of these numbers 3, 12, 6, 9. Arshia, very good. Find out, other student. Ishita, find out LCM of these. Quickly. Ishita, by looking, you can't find out. You have to take out the notebook and then you have to find out. Right? So 3 ones are, 3 fours are, and you can start with 2 table. 2 ones are, 2 six are, 2 threes are, 2 nines are, sorry 9 as it is, 3 as it is, 2 3 or 6, 3 and 9. Okay. Now 3 ones are 1 1 1, 3 threes are, and then 3 this. 2 twos are 4, 4 threes are 12, 12 3 36. Yes, Arshia has written the correct answer. 36 will be the LCM. 36 will be the LCM. Okay. Now, sorry for this. I have written 2 by mistake. Okay, it was 12. Now you have to multiply by which number so that denominator will be 36. How you will multiply? By which number you will multiply? Please tell me. Yes. 3 multiplied by which number? It will be 36. Yes. 12 here and 12 here. It will be minus 12 upon 36. Now here 3 here and 3 here. It will be minus 11 3s are 33 upon 36. Okay. Minus 5. Now which number? 6 here. 6 and 6 here. 5 6 are 30 and divided by 6 6 is 36. Okay. Now 9 4s are and 4s are. It will be 7 4 is 28 and it will be 36. Okay. Now please tell me. Which number is out of these? Which number is the smallest? Which number is the smallest? The number which is the highest, negative. Okay, this is the smallest. Okay, so you will write in this way, ascending order. Ascending order, you will write in this way, minus 33 upon 36, comma, next one is minus 30 upon 36, comma, then next is minus 12 upon 36, comma, then the positive value is the biggest of all the values at the last, write down 28 upon 36. Right? So ascending order means smaller, then bigger, and the biggest. Okay. Similarly, 6th question. In 6th question, find out the LCM of all the denominators. Okay. And then go for the multiplication. Take out the values. After that, write down in descending order. Descending means first of all biggest, smaller, and smallest. Okay. The next question 7 to 9 will discuss later on in the class. Okay. Bye bye and take care all of you.